Okay, welcome back. Let's see. I think I'm going to, let's see, double check on the sound options. Volume 60%. I think that was maybe a little low. I'll put it up a little bit. I just don't want to overwhelm my voice. Okay, and I may just dial it down here. Okay, if I remember correctly, we took, I don't want to say the wrong passage, but we came out here, right? Where's this knife? Oh yeah, it's very hard to see actually. But we can't, I don't see another way. Okay, so we got that. There's nothing for us to push here to get back in that. Oops. We'll take a better screenshot. There's nothing for me to push here. It's just an indication of where we come out. So if I wanted to do it again, I think I've got to go. I mean, initially we were thinking maybe I could click these, but I don't think I can click them all fast enough because of the dang movement system. Let me see if I can do it. There, whoops. I've got them all lit right now. Okay. So, where do I have to go to get back? Ambient music really is kind of loud. So I think I'm going to go the other way and just knock it up. I'm going to make it low for me, but I'll knock it up in the recording. So that's the path to the thing. Guess what is the easiest way? Go down here and go through the mouth. I guess one of the other things we want to check on is there a place to go off the path? We can see that over there. There's got to be a place to go off the path to get to that we didn't see before. Because this thing makes you think you've got to stay on the path, but we learned back here that you don't have to stay on the path, right? Here we can walk off the path. Well, I guess it is technically lower here. So we've got one here. We still don't know how to use it except for adjusting this eyepiece. Maybe that other one we just can't get to that, although that seems odd. It lights up when it's making a symbol. You know, are there multiple symbols? Okay, let's see. Well, where does it light up? It must light up when I'm looking in a standing in a spot looking in a particular. Okay, so it's lit up a little bit there. And when I turn around, it glows. Okay. Okay, so What is that a symbol of? And it has to do, it's got to do with something about this. So this may not be looking at anything. Maybe it's just telling us the number of the sequence. I don't know. And does this thing only light up on this island? Oh. Well, oh, we could have gone over here as well. And now this is encased. Oh, wow. I didn't notice that at all. So this was just some random... Oh, maybe this is like where they build the domes. There's some random tear in the space-time continuum. I almost feel like maybe I got to walk around with this up all the time. There's certainly a lot of these. That's interesting. Okay. Keep it on, keep it on. Let's go back down. Well, let's see, let's keep this open, I guess. Doesn't hurt anything. So the funerary monument is right up there. Right out there. So, is there a place we can go? Path doesn't look broken down. The rotating thing's right above us. Touch anything here. So we go down here. And I don't think that, yeah, since we're down. But at least we've opened this. Okay, call the... Is there another one up? It almost feels like it should be. No. Okay. These two are out. Is that a... Oh, I see every other one is out. Oh, there is a path over there. Oh, maybe the missing path that we didn't take in the caves is what leads over there. Okay, that would make sense. Okay. So, actually, I don't think I needed to go up here. What I think I needed to do was go down and take the submarine again. Because I think this is going to show that. But, okay, since we're here, let's... Okay, so the thing is still closed down there. I guess we can just... Oh, no, we look down there, that one is always on. Oh, and that's open again. So the vent is not venting. The vent allows us to see that other mortuary totem. I don't know why I'm calling it that. I think I must have read that somewhere. One of the books. Wonder, can we get to that thing? Doesn't look like there's a path. Okay, we'll back down. So where is the path? Where is the path to the... This is the only thing up here. It's just... That's the scene. That's the contraption that stops it. Although I should probably mark down which ones are which. I'll worry about that. Can I go down one more? Okay, let's see. I turn this around by touching this. Cool design though. Not very, I mean, it feels like they could have just built a bridge, a little footbridge over it. But, because it's not very convenient if you've got to get in here and do this each time. But I guess that's not very gameplay worthy. Okay, so yes, this is definitely the way to the submersible. We'll take it around again, and now the light should be... I need to call it, I guess. And when it comes back... won't even let me out on the footbridge until you can go down. Okay, down we go. Let's go back here. Trying to think, are there any unsolved doors, puzzles, places? things swimming. I mean, yes, obviously there's some puzzles we're not quite sure about. One being the mortuary totem. I haven't found how to find, okay, that's right, on the boiler island. We haven't found how to find the peephole for the last dome, right? Where is it? This should be... I don't really know what the water does up there, right? We trickled the water. Okay, let's call this thing. Those look like handcuffs on the bottom, so if we were to touch the top one, it looks like the top one is for raising it higher so they can secure the sacrifice? Yep. Is the camera looking at me? We also haven't, also on the boiler island, the laboratory, we haven't figured out what we're supposed to do with the little burning rock, or whatever it is, the white rock. Okay, so in here, it's going to be dark or not dark? It's not dark, but either way, we now know what to look for. And just to double check, going all the way down here, how did I find my way out here? You just kind of keep shuffling. At least that's what I did. I guess maybe some people would accidentally touch one of these lights, looking around. But I don't think there's anything more I can do here. Yeah, this is as far as I can go. Okay. Well, let me just use make sure there's no, like, symbol. Okay. I wonder if in the dark I could have looked at that. Isn't that crazy? I bet you in the dark I could have looked at that. Oh man. So there was a very simple most of the time that's what I find out. There is an actual simple method of doing it instead of just, because that felt a little weird. Okay, so this is the path we didn't go down to. And if I'm guessing right, this brings us up to that last mortuary. Does this have step path? On the other side, on that one side. Okay. So they like covering up the doors there. We learned that on the boiler island too with those metal doors. Oh, this is more than just... We've seen these two symbols. So is there going to be 5? Is there going to be a symbol on each island that we need to find? Although on this island, we found 2, right? We found the one in the water, which is that, and the one that the moths created. Well, that's the Riven symbol. It's like a fish. So I don't think all these animals are on here, or on these islands. Is that supposed to be the moth? Okay, so I can't get through here unless I... I can't get through here unless I know those symbols. Well, let's see. Let's see first if it's 5. I'll just pick 5 randomly. I'm pretty sure those two. That's also a creature out there. I don't think that is. I don't think that is. I'm gonna say this one just because it's the symbol of Riven. Is it this one? Maybe this one? We do hear frogs. I'm just gonna pick this one. Well, that's 5. How many do I have to pick? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's pick another one. This one? Okay, so 6. Let me just confirm that. You pick 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we've got to pick 6. So these two I'm pretty sure. This one and this one, because we just saw those pictures, right? Our notebook. Okay, so yeah, like here, this picture is one of them, right? And that was from the water. And this one, when you put it all together, oh, it's facing the other way. With the kind of a bowl. Oh, it's, is it this thing? It kind of looks like this, but turned around. Is it this? No. Oops. The notebook. I mean, okay, so we're pretty clear on this one. I guess it could be that one. And not this one. Okay. Okay, so this one, yes. Provisionally, we're going to say this one. I'm going to say this one because we see that creature. So that's 3. What other creatures do we see? We see a lot of butterflies, but I don't see that. Again, we see fish, and this is the symbol of the game, so I'm going to guess that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. We hear frogs. These, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. I'm not sure. I'm going to stick with... Well, these are like cicadas rather than butterflies. Is there something that looks like a butterfly? Or moth? Maybe this? Okay. Nothing in here to see. So that's something we got to figure out. Okay. I'm okay with that. Now we know what some of these locations are for. And the question is, are they only on this island? This being the Rebel Island, and those little dagger shapes are... Yeah, you see there was a pathway. Oh, man. So in essence, this really is the only way out. Okay. Because that just brings you back up to the... I mean, I guess I could go back. That's, yeah. So really, this is the only way out. Have both of those symbols that we've seen are on this island. So somewhere on this island are those 6. Pretty damn seamless. Okay, so we need to walk around and see when this thing lights up. And see what we can see. Well, we used it up in the jail up there, and the only thing we saw was the escape. Oh, I wonder if there's a symbol down here. So we have to reroute the vent. Here. Can I even interact with this? Keep a look at me. So we do have, you see, that's obviously there's the beast that they're feeding, right? So what would the pictures be of? Friendly beasts? I don't know. Because definitely we see a lot of these dried, arrow-looking fish. Actually, the seeing glass kind of gets in your way a little bit. So that's my supposition, is that all 6 of those symbols are going to be here somewhere. Okay. So here are all these dried fish. So I think that's going to be that one symbol. And the only thing about this is that it opens up that vent down there. And I guess, yeah, that's the only thing, is it then it's out down there. Okay, so we can go down there and take a look as well. Let's finish looking all the way around here. So 5 places on this island. I don't think getting in the cart will help again, because that takes us directly over the boiler island, for which it has its own mysteries to solve. Does this have any? You know, I guess I can go and look back down at the schoolhouse. We haven't deciphered the language. I wonder if... I hope that's not necessary. Let's wind this guy up again. This is just the numbers.
Terekoi danni, ki bayem revat, arroyem betik tavom, gabodona gayem.
Okay.
Ram.
Oh, wait. I don't think we saw this symbol. Take a screenshot anyway. I don't think we saw that symbol of the creatures, did we? But it would make sense that there's only a few locations on this island. I don't see anything else going on. So besides deciphering the language and knowing the number system, although still, what is that? That's their number system. Someone was deciphering their number system. So we're pretty sure that this is... Let me look at my notes. Pretty sure this is 1. I'm not sure. Getting conflicting reports if this is 2. This one's pretty much 5. This one's 3. This one is like 8. So half of it would be 4. So like this would be, if this really was 20. Okay, so if this is 1, what is 2? We don't have 2. 1, 2. This is 3. Okay, so 1 at the... It looks like there's only 3... that there's only 3 possible locations. This sort of the, you know, straight down, to the right, or to the left. So to the right is 1, straight down is 2. Oh, okay, hold on. 1 is to the right. Two, we don't have 2. 3 is to the left, so straight down would be 2. 3 would be to the right, upper right. 4, we do have 4. We don't have 4. We have 5. So 5 would be the sum of... Five would be the sum of 2 and 3. Oh, so it's a summation. So 4 would be the sum of, oh, but it says 6 is 1 and 2. Or 1 and 3 would be, so that doesn't make sense. This one down here says it's 6, but this upper right one is 1, right? This one here. This upper left one is this one, which is 3. So 1 and 3 would be 4. So either this is wrong, or maybe it's the number of clicks. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is saying having an indication here is meaning all the way around. Would that be right? So this is 5. So, oh, well, shit. That doesn't work out. God damn it. This equals the 3 and the 2. Well, I guess once you go past 5, then you just have to say this upper right-hand thing indicates, but then that would just be 2 1s. Like, so 1, we got that. This is 2 and 3, which makes sense. And then an additional one would be 1, 2, 3, that'd be 6. That should be 6. 1. Because this one's definitely 5. And this one's definitely 1. So 1 and 5, if they're supposed to be additive, would be a complete circle. And if we're just counting off clicks, would this be 1, 2 clicks plus 1, 2, 3 clicks? I guess. So this would be 1 click plus 1, 2, 3 clicks. See, the 6 doesn't make if that is indeed 6, I think it is, because in their numbering system, this is 1 and this is 5, so 5 plus 1. Okay, so this is additive, and this has got to be something else. This is 8. 1, 2. So this is 2. See, the main problem here is if this is 6, it doesn't have any relationship to 5. See what I mean? If this is 5, how is this 6? I don't see how you go from this to this. And I get it. Bigger numbers have got to be double ups. So like this 8. We don't have 2, but I'm hypothesizing if we took away this bottom part, that is, I'm covering it up with the hand. If that is 2, well, that would kind of make sense. If we said 1, 2, so 2 plus another revolution, which would be 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. This is 1, 2 plus 1, 2, 3. 5. This is 1 plus 1, 2, 3. See, how do I get to that one? Is 3. Yeah, see, I get that. That's 1. See, if this is 1 and this is 3, this is first location is 1, second location is 2, 1, and that would be 3. But that wouldn't be additive. Okay. For this to be 6, that'd have to be 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. because this would be one. This would be 3 plus 1, which is not right. Or this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1, which would be 7. See, that would make more sense that that was 7. There's got to be. I mean, I'm like, there's one thing I'm missing here. if this is, my guess is this is actually 20. So if this is 8, okay, if this is 8, 8 and 8, 16, so this has got to be double 2s. Ah! No, I'm sorry. If this is 8, maybe this is 12. That's what I don't know. Maybe that's 10? Because that makes sense. 8. So this is 4, 4. But this being 4 does not track. You don't have a 4 there. This is 5. So 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, if this was in this location, let's say 4. So, okay, I don't know this number. Pretty sure this is 8. This is 1. This is 3. This is 5. 1, 3, and 5, and 6. But how does 3 and 1 combine to make 6? See, these 4 right here, we think we know the numbers. Well, let me play this dang game again. Well, now, I'm pretty sure that this is, because this is a combination of 1 and 5. Pretty sure that is. When we looked at it before, if we've got a horizontal line with this one, this is 3, that would be a horizontal line, which is 5, that'd be 8. Like this one's 8. Okay, I'm going to have to think about this for a bit. But the other thing is that I don't think there's any other symbol here. So I don't really, maybe I should have taken a picture. I don't remember that being a symbol, but okay, that can be one. Let's keep going. Kind of bugs me that I can't figure it out either. You know, well, I'll take a look here. Oops. Do this. Okay, so is this relatively dry? Those do look like... I can't focus on it, but you see it kind of looks like a winged thing. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a petal, but from below, I guess maybe it is just how it looks. They've painted some of them. And whatever they paint, that's the crazy thing. Whatever they paint means something to them. Okay, so it's just those petals. So it has something to do with these dang things. Don't know if those are aligned correctly yet or not. So let's go all the way up to the. Let's go all the way up to the top there, and I think all that does is release some water. Very strange. Okay, so like here. So maybe they don't paint the moths. Maybe they just. Okay, so maybe those petals are what they use to make the paint. Right? They use those buds to make the paint. The moths happen to get into the paint. So basically, they're saying there's no, that's all. Maybe that's all this thing up here is. It's just showing us how they make the paint, and that the paint is important, right? It's just there for expository reasons. So I don't see any other paint. Oh, but the symbol is a frog. Okay. So this is the important thing, perhaps. So it looks much fuller when I've given it some water. But let me just double check that there's nothing. Okay, well maybe that's the main thing, is just to see that they have that carving of the frog. So they got the fish that are hanging around. On the lamp in the school, they have that other creature. And then the two hidden ones. I don't know, is this the way I have to? Okay, so two of them are quite hidden. One of them are the moths that form that symbol. And as we're walking around that area, we can definitely hear it. Maybe it's a frog, or I don't know, some other croaker. Because the thing at the top there, that water, looks sort of like a frog. But so is this in bloom? I guess it is. Oh, aha! Yes, sir. That's the other one. Aha. Yes. You get too close and you can't see it. from here is... Okay, so that's definitely one. So maybe the carved things aren't... We've got to look at... It's only going to be these hidden things. So that 3 of them at least are hidden. One was in the water. One was the moths. What they formed. I guess I should be looking. Now, did this light up? That'd be an interesting thing. Did this thing light up at any point around here? Kind of got... Yeah, like... Oh, right there. It did light up. Okay. Okay, I feel like... So all that was up there was to make the flowers bloom so we could come down here and do it. Oops, darn it. So I'm betting there's going to be some place down here with these creatures. That someplace when we're here, it's going to light up. Right? Although they're not painted. Or maybe that's... Maybe they put them as just a red herring. There they go. This is the... I wonder if there's something that we're supposed to be looking at through this crack. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Where do we... I mean, I can see... I think I can see what it's supposed to be, but is there a location that from which we're supposed to be able to see that? Because this thing lights up when we're supposed to be able to see it. Because that looks like that's the fish. Is there a place over there that we can... Or is this just one of those? This is the hidden one. They didn't finish. Maybe we can see it from another island? I bet you that's it. It's so big that we have to see it from that island. But that looks like the arrowhead fish. Okay, so I'm just gonna screenshot that. So that is... Notebook. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We're not going to count that one yet, or this one. 4. So we've got 4 that we can see through the viewers. And the other carvings are probably just there for, like this one, are just for this direction. Let me keep this thing out. So usually there's a little indication of paint somewhere. Okay, so this leads back up to the top, where we've already seen one. what that is. It looks like a sort of handle or a mace, a weird disc mace. You know, I guess if we find 5, we can process of elimination all the others. See, this thing is lighting up right here. And it goes away right here. So whatever it is, it's this one. And I don't think we need to go through here because this just takes us back to the other island. I mean, we'll go there eventually. So we're hearing the sound of a sort of a bird. I keep taking these screenshots when I mean the sound. I don't think I can go anywhere else. Isn't it funny? I just gotta walk around with this thing out until I see. Oh, might as well go around here, make sure there's no. And I think it sort of starts glowing a little bit when I get close to a place. And it's also directional, it looks like. Okay, I thought perhaps maybe in here somewhere. And then this leads down. This leads down to this, to the... Okay, we've got that. Leads out to the village. Okay, so we walked all the way around the village. Now I didn't look from that vantage point, but I don't see any paint unless it's paint on the village. I guess we can check that out at some point. Feels like those lighting up those sticks may also do something, but we were able to get all whatever 8 of them lit up or something. The interesting things is the rebels. Everything around here is in 5s, but the rebels symbols are 6, which is unusual. Do we see anything? Those are weird, those big swords and daggers and whatnot. You know, I remember playing, when I was playing these games the first time around, of course, I barely remember anything. I mean, of course, you remembered like the magnetic cars, but anything about the game, I mean, shoot. I must have played this 20 years ago, or, but I do remember back then, you know, it wasn't 3D to where you could move around. You had to push a button to move forward, or to turn left, or to turn right. So it was all kind of in, you know, like like position, move from this position to this position, and you'd have a little bit of a cutscene. It wouldn't be so hi-fi when you're moving it from one position to the next. But I do remember one of the things. Holy crap! Have I missed this the entire time? Wow! Oh my goodness! How did I miss this? Wow. I mean, I've literally been back and forth on this path a dozen times. Oof. Well, anyway, the thing I was saying is that I do remember that this was a game that had, you can hear all these forest sounds, or the, bug sounds and whatnot. Maybe this is the tip of the dagger. Crazy. Maybe this brings us up to the other mortuary sign. That does. I remember all the sounds of the bugs was something that was pretty cool that you would listen to. So these are all supplying power, or it looks like all of these are supplying steam power too. They all look like they go to the Golden Dome. I don't need it. Oh, it's glowing a little bit. Maybe it's just catching the sun, maybe? Maybe it's just catching the sun. Yeah. Like right there. I mean, I don't know if you can hear some of these sounds. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Oh, and this one's missing. But I couldn't pick up that other one. Huh. Oh, here we got something. Oh. So that is one of them. So I wonder if at each well, that's not true. Well, maybe it is. So if at each mortuary area there is a symbol and the eyeglass thing is only telling us the number, maybe we have to do it in a certain order. Oh, wow. Okay, and so this one's missing, but we can tell by knowing the other 6. So are there 6 of these? Wow, fascinating. So that's the secret of this island. Secret of this island is getting in that door, I guess. So how many do we have? So we've got 1, 2, 3. We don't have that one, but I'm going to count that as 4. We've got 5. This one wasn't at a mortuary symbol. This one was. This one was. And this one I wasn't. Okay. That's just crazy. I've been walking around this whole time and missed this one. So let's go all the way back to the first one, the fish one. Well, let's finish off this area. Let me. I don't think there is going to be anything here, but let me just make sure there's. There's nothing down here. So that looks like that's just reflected light. Okay. Okay, so, well, let me look at the water. Just really afraid of missing anything now. Was there some paint by that first one that would have indicated I should have looked? I don't remember that. Yeah, all the other ones are swords. So this seems like a very odd thing. A disc instead of a mace. I mean, it's sort of like a mace, but a disc. Okay, so we haven't been back this way. Oh, this is a mortuary. Oh my god, I totally didn't think about that. So when we line it up, which number is it? Okay. And here, when we have it out, we can't see anything. That's because okay. So, oh, you know what? I've been thinking about these things too, but this is like a froggy frog capture trap. It's not letting me touch it. So when I line it up, okay. So the, whatever it is, the fish, let's call that the fish. The symbol is two triangles at the right left position. I organize those. This is back once we start. I wonder if I can delete some of these screenshots. I keep accidentally doing these screenshots. Can't see the big handle from down here. Okay. The fish on the side of the mountain. Is there something on that side? Can I walk all the way around this? Okay, so I can walk all the way around this. There's nothing particularly hidden. Unless there's a path down here. I wonder if I can see the fish symbol while riding the tram. Because it feels like it's either from that other island or while riding the tram. Okay, so this is one location. We can probably intuit, even if we can't figure out the system, I can probably figure out just from the notes. Okay, so these guys are back. So they don't particularly have anything to do with anything. Except for that there. So yeah, there's the tram. It doesn't look like the tram gets out far enough to see this symbol. I'm pretty sure what it is. Even though there's no mortuary. So I wonder if this is... This one's last. That the others are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there is that island out there. I wonder if from that island, if I can see. Okay, so let's go... So, of the symbols, so I think I've got 4 of them. Notebook, maybe 5. So 1, we're going to call that the, it looks like the fish in the water, the whale. Maybe I'll call it the whale. The whale, we have its location, its number from the eyepiece. This one I didn't get, so what are we going to call that? Call that the long neck. This one is the bug and tree. And there's going to be the arrowfish. We don't know what that is. Then there's going to be, I don't know, is that a platypus or the duckbill? Let's just call it like a duckbill, the duckbill dinosaur. Why doesn't it go any further? Oh, it does. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is one we're missing. Just go out here, make sure there's nothing out here to see. Shouldn't think there is. So we do. We have a mortuary by the whale. We have a mortuary here. And this one is going to give us... I've already aligned it. And it's the one at the bottom. Okay, so the tree and bug and tree is... hopefully that they're going to all be different, meaning they are numerical. there anything over there? Up there? I mean, we've been looking. Where is the mortuary? Oh, there's one down in the vent. Ah, that's the one we're missing. I was gonna say there's, and we didn't use the eyeglass there, so maybe there's a bug there as well. I should just look up there. Oh, that's open again. I need to go back up there and close it so I can get in the vent. I think it's locked otherwise, isn't it? Very cool. Maybe that just identifies it? Maybe that doesn't actually open it, it just lets us know it's there? Okay, so let's just do it anyway. Actually, I'm kind of excited. We might have solved this island's mysteries. Or mystery, one big mystery. No, I should have this dang thing out. It's like the rebels are hiding within plain sight type thing. Oh, yeah, it does. It looks like it has to beyond it. Oh, maybe I should. Don't have a symbol here. Here we go. Holy crap. Nice. I don't even know where that comes out, but it's okay. So it almost looks like a leaf bug. So we have a bug in the tree, and then we have a leaf bug. Okay, so I think we've got, and this one is, do we have it lined up? Okay, so this is at the upper left position. So we have the whale, which is upper left and upper right. We have the bug in the tree, which is bottom. We've got the leaf bug. So we've got 3 of the 4 mortuary signs. And you know, the one back in the laboratory, we can tell what it is by just seeing where the upper location is. Holy mackerel. Okay, so I guess I don't think I need to go over there. Where are the other locations? The arrow, which is just on the side of the mountain, doesn't have a mortuary place. The long neck. And the duckbill. Okay, so the duckbill is the one that's missing. The long neck. Is the last one. And we can figure out the order from looking at that one piece of paper. getting there, oh, that's interesting. The rebels have to get there by going through the jail cell. I don't know. I mean, I'm just sort of interpreting. So this one over here, we don't know. Which one do we? The long neck. Okay, so we need to go to the long. This one is missing. The one that's steps down there. And you know, actually that's pretty easy because we can take the cart over to the other island, and I want to check by going to that other small island again. Okay, so we have it lined up here, right? And it is one at the bottom and one at the left. So the long neck is two of them, bottom and left. Okay. Let's go to the well, let me get over here. Long wait. I can imagine if you had clicked that. There it comes. And you didn't know. I guess that it's originally here. So they're supposed to put stuff in this and send it over to the boiler island. And it goes through the wood chipper. So what are they supposed to harvest? Those plants? Are they supposed to put those plants in the bin? And then it gets mulched for fuel for the... That definitely is opened up. Okay, so we don't really need to go in there anymore. I mean, I don't think we need to go in there anymore. This was more just, we had to go down there to be able to come out and then open up these paths. That thing we still don't know what's going on there. Just walk over here. I think this is mostly just used for that one island. It's the rebels piece of machinery. But it didn't hurt to... And I can't bend down or do anything. I can't really... It just looks like a... So weird. Can I pick up any of this other bits? wonder if in the readings somewhere they say they have an initial, maybe that was the original boiler and it blew up. Yeah, I don't know. Well, was there a, maybe there was a pipe that was coming off of that going this way? Okay, so that's what it looks like. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it looks like this. Looks like it's two different things, right? It's a pipe that stops right here, that perhaps went out there. It's going up there. So it needs a fuel source up there. Or maybe that boiler was separate. I don't know. Does this pipe look sort of like that hose? It does. Okay. So at one point, that thing up there was connected to the power source. But it doesn't look like when we were rotating that handle out there, it doesn't look like it could move to that direction. Don't know. This is the other big... This is the other big mystery, at least in my opinion. Because we don't know, we still don't know how to get down. We still don't know how to get to that peephole. Here as a now that we're going to work on this island for a little bit, because ultimately what I want to do is I want to get to that small island and look from the small island towards the jungle island, see if we can see that last symbol in full, just to make sure. And we've come to this island to look at the missing peephole to see which one it is. So those are the kind of two things to try and finish up Jungle Island. But I might as well, while I'm here, I might as well see if I can find that last room, this last room necessary to find to open that last dome, because I think we've opened all the domes except for this one. Okay, let's go ahead and take a break and we'll come back.